A very warm welcome to The Bottom Line, a wrap of the business of the day. I'm Frances Hurd, and we start with a stark warning, another one, if you can believe, in South Africa about jobs. This time linked to the carbon tax that South Africa has introduced. So Business Unity South Africa, also known as BUSA, has rejected the newly introduced carbon tax bill. It says it could negatively impact employment to this tune by up to 14% in the mining sector. Workers dealing with coal, especially, of course, stand to lose their jobs. The bill, which aims to reduce the country's carbon emissions, came into effect on the 1st of June this year. It forms part of South Africa's commitment to the Paris Climate Agreement, which was signed in 2016. We want to reduce emissions. Well, what does 14% in terms of job losses mean? The Mineral Council of South Africa has warned that the bill could shed about 6,000 jobs per year. Let's get some more information now.
Business Unity South Africa says it is opposed to the newly introduced carbon tax bill. The bill, which aims to reduce the country's carbon emissions, came into effect on the 1st of June this year. It forms part of South Africa's commitment to the Paris Climate Agreement, which was signed in 2016. BUSA says the bill will have a negative impact on employment and put further pressure on the mining sector, while the Minerals Council of South Africa has warned the bill could shed 6,000 jobs a year.
These are rather intensive industries with very limited potential to change their behavior. So you're then looking at, they're also price takers in the economy, again, which we have several of. So you're faced with a situation where all they can do is curtail production and ultimately shut down to address emissions, which means that you end up losing those jobs in the process. And we do not currently have enough opportunities in other sectors.
But Treasury DDG Ishmael Mamoniat says they have already started engaging with workers in the coal sector. Mamoniat says government is looking at a just transition for workers who stand to lose their jobs in the coal sector.
Workers in the coal industry may be impacted. We are engaging with them. We are looking at what's called a just transition, so that the burden of trying to deal with climate change is not put on low-income working families, for example, mine workers in your coal mine. How do we help them to not just adjust for the future, but to continue to have jobs for the future?
BUSA has welcomed the trade exposure allowance, which gives companies a discount of up to 10%. Balentle Mthethwa, SABC News, Johannesburg.